Hello, legends anywhere, anytime. This is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude who likes to play video games, and we are here for part 166 of Fire Emblem Three Houses Blue Lines. So I decided I am going to give those gifts to Marianne. So with her, just avoid the hunting daggers and smoked meat, and you should not get any detrimental loss of points to her supports. But for items for plants, she will take a lily of the valley.
I appreciate this.
She will take armored bear stuffy.
I appreciate this.
The floral adornment.
I appreciate this.
And the dapper handkerchief. So those four are the best ones to give her.
I appreciate.
So let's see what our supports look like now. And we're good. Nice. So now, you know what? I'll just bounce on over to where Shamir is. Good thing it's Dining Hall, so I can avoid all those extra support conversations. So now Alois is in that corner. So Alois is a bit more simple. You just need to avoid exotic spices and the Monarch Studies book, but he'll take sunflowers, ancient coins, fishing floats, and floral adornments. So let's see. Like I said, oh, I don't have any sunflowers, but let's give him our ancient coin.
Wow.
The fishing float.
Wow.
And the floral adornment. Now let's check the supports. And still not good yet.
I thought I'm in the knights. Let's hope.
Yeah, even though he's loud, he does like fishing, so... Yeah, as always, it does take a bit to get these going. Oh, whetstone. Yes, he also takes a whetstone.
I appreciate.
Always has a need for that.
I thought I'm in the knights. Let's hope.
Yeah, so he's taking a bit more than I usually need to take for this, but it all depends on where they're at. And like I said, this is so you don't use more than you need.
I thought I'm in.
You know what? I'll leave that because I can get that done up in the battle here. And oh, Shamir's right here, so perfect.
So, House Regan accepted.
So for Shamir, stay away from talking over her is a bit hard. Okay, but for her, you want to stay away from the Book of Crust Designs, the Blue Cheese, and the Monarch Studies book. But she will accept a sunflower, ancient coin, exotic spices, coffee beans, hunting dagger, and Book of Sheep music. So we'll give her that.
Thanks.
Hunting dagger.
Thanks.
And where are the exotic spices? And there we go.
Thanks.
And coffee beans.
Thanks.
Support. Still not good yet.
So, still, if we had... I just hope... Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, so once you know what to give them, it helps everything go a lot quicker.
Thanks. Thanks.
And got her. You know what? I still have some room, so
Right. Do you really
Oops.
think that you the thing? I was given a
I meant to hit B to run, not A. But yeah, these ones are the most important ones for me right now. There we go. So hopefully that does it. And it did. Good. Whew. So then all I need to do is buff up with Raphael. And all I then need to do is watch this Ace as supports, except for the character I am going to do with, and show right back up. So, yay, that's all done. Now time for the conversations. Cyril doesn't need. Catherine doesn't need. Alois does not need. Shamir does not need. Gilbert can't do. Manuela, no need for now. Flayn and Linhardt we go.
Flayn, I have another question for you, if you please.
Another one, Linhardt? When will you leave me in peace?
A breakthrough has been made concerning your crest. A Major Crest of Cethleann, correct?
Well, yes. I've been trying to keep that quiet.
Well, Hanneman or Linhardt will find out because it involves crests.
Part of my interest on this topic is that I possess a minor crest of Cethleann myself.
I am aware.
Oh, now that's a bit interesting.
Possessing a minor crest is uncommon, but not rare among the noble families. However, a major crest of Cethleann, that is beyond rare.
Well, he is talking to the best person to train him in that.
Oh, is it?
I am quite curious as to why you were born with such a rare major crest. Given that mine is a minor crest of the same type, it's possible that you and I are distant relations.
They are.
You and I related? I am quite certain that is not the case.
Well, as you find out, which I'm not going to say anything, let's just say there's more to it.
Oh, do you have access to a detailed ancestry? That could be a most useful tome.
No, I do not. However...
A shame. Oh, to explore one's lineage and investigate such possibilities. Alas, the odds of your being a direct descendant of Saint Cethleann are quite low. The prevailing theory among respectable scholars is that Saint Cethleann died, having never married.
Well, I'm among the theory that she's still alive and walking around with her father.
It's true she's unmarried. Was
Flayn,
unmarried.
you
That
had
is.
to say it like that.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not a descendant of Saint Cethleann. Of this, I can assure you.
And if you turn out to be Saint Cethleann, well, Linhardt will never stop bugging you for information.
While I do not subscribe to your absolute certainty, I do agree your relation to her is highly unlikely. Yet there is some connection between yourself and Saint Cethleann.
What was that you were mumbling to yourself?
Nothing. My apologies. Simply thinking aloud. I do hope we can continue this discussion sometime.
He always acts so oddly. It makes me ill at ease.
Oh, I can't wait for the next one now. Like, these B supports are really, and I mean really good. Okay, so I can pass on Hanuman, now Seteth. So let's work out with Leonie and Hilda.
Hello again, Seteth. Oh, full basket. Big catch?
Indeed. Thanks to you, I now know all about the proper use of bait.
And he's getting really good at fishing.
Even so, that's quite the haul.
I have developed a few tricks of my own as well. In my enthusiasm, I may have gotten a little greedy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Once I started to catch fish, I began to pay very close attention to the number I had caught.
And what did you discover?
I hear it is not uncommon for one to become a little preoccupied with that sort of thing. And when I recalled the prospect of having what I caught cooked for me, the challenge was too tempting to ignore. But alas, it seems I have gotten a little more preoccupied than is appropriate for my age.
Well, that's only natural. Seeing what you've already got just makes you curious how far you can take it.
It has made fishing an even richer experience for me. And for that, I must thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I should thank you too.
Oh?
Yeah. Used to be, I only ever fished for food. Lately, though, I've been coming here just to relax. I do still eat the fish, of course, but I appreciate fishing in a whole new way now.
And she has more respect for her food.
Seems we have both made worthwhile discoveries. So which is it today? Hunger or relaxation?
I'd only planned to take it easy, but seeing all you've caught has definitely made me hungry.
I had planned to bring all of them to you regardless. Take as many as you please.
Hey, thanks. In that case, why don't we eat together? You can leave all the cooking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Seteth. I'd better slip away before he...
You don't have that amount of luck, Hilda.
Ah, I see you are indulging in a bit of reading. You are fond of books, I take it?
Incoming lecture for Hilda coming up whenever it happens during this conversation.
Yes, reading's one of my favorite pastimes. I was just finishing up, actually, so I think I'll...
That is most fortuitous.
Fortuitous? How do you figure?
Come with me. I have a story to share with you.
Ooh, let's see.
Once upon a time, deep in the cold mountains, there lived a lazy fox and an industrious squirrel.
Oh, he is trying to teach her something.
The squirrel worked tirelessly all day long, while the fox did nothing but lounge around and play. When autumn came, the squirrel hurriedly gathered up acorns for the winter. But the fox continued to play without a care. A biting winter fell upon the land. The mountains, caked in snow, concealed all nourishment from sight.
Well, Seteth is certainly treating Hilda a bit like a child right now.
The hungry fox went to the squirrel's dwelling, but the squirrel had locked up tight and gone to sleep. Every so often, the squirrel would wake, enjoy a nibble of an acorn, and then return to an easy slumber. The fox, on the other hand, with nowhere else to turn, was forced to scrounge for food in the bitter cold of the forest. Forlorn and hungry, he wandered in solitude all through the winter, until spring came once more. And so it is to this very day that foxes are denied the comforts of hibernation.
Ah, I really learned something about foxes.
Hilda, you are the fox.
I read lots of fairy tales like that when I was little. But the lazy fox and the industrious squirrel, huh? That one I don't think I've heard before.
That is not surprising, considering I wrote it.
Oh, you wrote it?
Yeah, not many people know that Seteth is quite the writer.
I did. When Flayn was young, she loved fairy tales more than anything. I would read them to her often. This one, however, is a more recent creation. I wrote it for the benefit of the children in the monastery.
Because of Hilda.
So, what do you think? I'm curious to hear what sort of impression it made on you.
It's so cute.
You found it to be cute?
He thought the story would have a more of an effect on her.
I can just see it now. You writing fairy tales for your little sister. That's just the cutest thing. Honestly, to me, you usually come across as stern and overly perceptive. But now I know you have a sweet side, too. I feel like I'm seeing you in a whole new light.
That is not what I was hoping.
His plan didn't work as he wanted it to. Well, we'll see how it goes in the next conversation.
You're
There's your book of fables you let me, Seteth. It was so interesting to learn all about Saint Indech that I read it cover to cover in one sitting.
Impressive. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's this sticking out between the pages? Is this an illustration?
Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, Bernadetta does like drawing.
No, nothing like that. I must have stuck it in there and forgotten. Just, give it back, please.
And she's worried about her drawing and bookmark will be seen.
Are you certain this was accidental? It quite fits the descriptions in this chapter. Ah, I see. You included an illustration where you thought the visual would be helpful.
No, not at all. I was just fooling around. I have an overactive imagination, and I forgot to take it out before I gave you the book back.
It really is a lovely drawing, you know. Now that I've seen it, the book would feel incomplete without it. But who is this man next to Saint Indech? I can't help but notice he bears a resemblance to me.
Oh, that's Saint Cichol. The book describes him as one of Saint Indech's closest friends.
Oh my gosh, Bernadetta. She somehow stumbled upon one of the big secrets here.
I got the feeling he was a very serious man, but also really kind. You know, like you. So that probably explains the, resemblance.
I have to say, I never would have expected to be a reference model for Saint Cichol. What a curious ambivalence.
I can't wait until all the secrets come out.
What about furious violence?
No, what I meant to say is that I am both flattered and a little embarrassed to be portrayed in this way. Perhaps it is because, in my study of him, I feel like I've also become a friend to Saint Indech.
Well, considering Seteth has always been a friend of him.
Records show that Saint Indech and Saint Cichol worked together to achieve great things. If possible, I would like it if the two of us could similarly combine our efforts.
What? How do we figure into this?
We each bear their respective crests, do we not? One might also say that just as I am this book's author, you are now its illustrator. So why don't you do some more illustrations? And color them as well. We'll add them to the book.
You really want me to? I don't know if I'm good enough for something like that.
Yeah, I've really liked these B supports conversations, and they'll only keep getting better and better.
Oh, it's Raphael. What's he doing at that desk? Hey, are you studying? I thought you'd given up on it. Nice to see her.
Wow. Raphael is actually crying about something.
What the?
Oh, Leonie!
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I just got a thank you letter from my little sister.
Okay, maybe start from the beginning.
His birthday gift.
My little sister lives with my grandpa now. She's had to deal with so much since I decided not to take over the family business.
You might have to back up a bit more before this starts to make sense to me.
Our parents were merchants, but they died in an accident. We had some money saved at first, but Grandpa isn't healthy enough to work, and I'm not smart enough to work a job that requires much thinking.
That's really tough. Hard to make a fortune with just your strength, I'm sure.
Well, the thing is, Raphael is smarter than a lot of people think. He's just very simple, and he plays to his strengths.
I had to sell all our valuables just to pay my way here so I could become a knight.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
My sister wants the best for me, but she's the smart one in the family. She's the one that should be here. When I ask if she needs anything, she always says she's fine. She doesn't want to ask me for anything, because she knows I'm having such a hard time here.
She sounds like a great kid. So, what did the letter say?
It says she's happy and thankful for all the study materials I sent her.
That's good, right? Wait, where did you find extras?
I couldn't find any, so I just sent her mine. It's like you said, right? It's better to give them to someone who will use them instead of letting them go to waste.
don't take this the wrong way, but don't you think you've still got things to learn? Well, I guess if it makes her happy, it's worth it. Maybe I can scrounge something up for her too.
Now that's quite nice of Leonie, going to help Raphael with teaching his little sister. And Ignatz, his a go.
Who's there? Oh, hey Ignatz.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Relax. You're not interrupting.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were training out here.
I sometimes come here to practice by myself. It's more like a real battlefield, you know? Shooting the targets in the yard lets you train your aim and all, but the tension just isn't the same.
Well, being outside too out of the training area, you have more environmental obstructions, which helps.
You're right. A real battlefield feels quite different. But if that's the atmosphere you want, I feel even more like I'm intruding.
Oh, knock it off. You're already here. May as well stick around while I catch my breath.
Ah, okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
You know you've said you're sorry about a dozen times since you got here.
Oh, I'm so... Ah.
Yeah, the sad thing is so many of these characters need better self-esteem.
It's fine. I guess it's part of your charm. Hey, what's that bundle of papers? Oh, did you come here to paint? I remember now. Someone said you're a great artist. You paint a lot, right?
Yes. Yes. When I have the time, that is. I enjoy painting. It helps me relax.
Oh, well, that could be your thing.
My thing? Huh? What do you mean?
Last time we talked about it, you said you didn't have a thing you were really amazing at. But if you like painting so much, it must be a skill you're looking to master.
From what I can see, Ignatz is very amazing at painting from what other characters have said.
My paintings are nothing but a hobby. Besides, I'm not that good. I never took art lessons.
You don't need art lessons to show natural talent.
When I was little, I drew a picture for a young girl. The picture made her so happy that I decided to keep at it. That's how it started.
And that's the thing about art, is you can start pretty bad, but as long as you continue to practice, you can get better and better and make masterpieces.
So you're practicing your art to make other people happy? Is that it?
Oh no, that's an overstatement. I must insist again, it's just a hobby. Even if I were to become a master artist, it wouldn't be a useful skill.
It would.
Aren't you from a merchant family employed by the nobles? I think it would be really useful there.
I'm not inheriting the business. My brother is. My father said that I'm to become a knight. So my art won't do anyone any good. At all. Ever.
Oh, Ignatz.
Well, added on a bit of a sad note there. Hopefully things get better. And I was on Leonie, right? So Hilda. She has 3. Marianne. I'm gonna have to go through another... Whoops. Which one did I choose? Oh, Raphael. Okay, no problems. Accidentally hit A.
Ignatz?
Wonder what's going on here.
Hey! Ignatz is here! What's gotten into him?
Why is he avoiding Raphael? Can't run now.
Hey! Hey, you've been acting weird lately. Are you sick or something?
Raphael! No, I'm fine.
So what's going on with you? Are you worried about something? Want to talk about it?
I don't know about worried. It's just, you know, your parents.
Oh, that.
Hey now!
Ah! What is it?
I thought I told you to drop it. Just forget about it.
I can't just forget about it. You lost your parents. And when you were in need, my family did nothing to help you.
Well, what were they supposed to do about it? It's not like they killed my parents. And besides, That's our folks you're talking about. That's got nothing to do with us, right?
Another good piece of advice.
I still can't help but feel responsible. Like I owe you somehow.
Look, if you want to do something, just be my pal like you used to. We can eat tasty meals together, play games, make jokes, and laugh until our bellies hurt.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course it is! We were friends before, and there's no reason we can't be friends now.
Yep.
Raphael, Thank you. And I'm sorry about before.
And... oh. Okay, that was a perfect one to kind of go there. So we'll do Petra, Linhardt, and Petra and Ignatz to finish this up.
Ignatz, I am having a request.
Huh? For me?
Yes, only you can be helping me.
Something only I can do? That's a lot of pressure. What's it about?
I want to borrow your lens, your glasses. I have curiosity.
I wonder what she wants to do with them.
Oh, you want to try my glasses? All right.
I have so much gratitude. I will be trying them now.
Watch her walk into walls because she can't really see.
So, Petra, what do you think?
The world appears blurred. Oh, my head feels dizzy.
Wow, Petra really looks good with glasses on.
The danger for being sick is now very high.
What? Petra, take them off.
You know, Ignatz needs to take those glasses off a lot more. He'd definitely have a better chance with all the females in the academy that way.
If you lean on me that hard, I'm going to... Ah! How are you feeling?
I am feeling much better now. You have my thanks.
You're welcome? I guess you shouldn't wear glasses unless you need them.
Yes. I do not have friendliness with glasses. Like heroes' relics, only certain people can be using them.
Glasses are like heroes' relics. What a funny thing to say.
It is not for a joke. I was saying the truth. Your glasses are only for you to use. But I give thanks for you showing them to me.
You know, she's kind of right there because glasses have to each be individually set for the person using them because everyone sees differently.
Petra's always so serious. Relics, glasses. I never thought about it like that.
Oh, yeah, I was going with Petra and Linhardt.
Linhardt, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom? About?
I was hunting earlier and the land gifted me with lots of game. It was all brought by me to the kitchen, and then...
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop right there. I despise the sight of blood.
The irony, Linhardt is quite one of the better white mages in the game. And he can't really stand blood, but maybe that's why he's so good at healing.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work and care is given right after the hunting. Giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice fresh meat. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me? I'm not much of a cook.
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of it.
And that's actually the easy part.
But I am without enough firewood for the smoking. I am needing more than I was thinking I would. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be collecting it right now.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
But then the meat would go bad.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. Please, do you have any suggestion for what I can do? You have much wisdom for giving, so I am hoping you will be helping me.
Well, Linhardt is the one to ask about that.
Okay, let me see. Easy to forage wood at this time of night. You know, there were a good number of desks and chairs in the ruined corner of the monastery. Some of the stuff there is salvageable, so none of it has been thrown away.
So go through, grab the stuff that needs to be thrown away, and burn it.
There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would be excellent for smoking meat.
Is that factual? I was not knowing that. The wisdom you give is exceptional.
Well, I wouldn't say that. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair, no one should complain.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhardt. Now, let's be going.
Because Linhardt, with his eyes, is the best one to find which ones are good, which one are not.
Pardon?
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking. I am wanting your assistance.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. I can point out the choice smoking wood. Then I'll have to help haul it all back, won't I?
It would give me great happiness. There's no one better than you for this task.
Please stop with the praising. All right, fine, I'll help. I'm just that nice a guy.
And he still wants to sleep. Okay, so with Linhardt, we have 1, 2, 3. Caspar is done. Dorothea is done. Bernie has 2. Petra is done. Raphael has 3. Lysithea. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be able to finish off these conversations in the next video. And then we can finally go on to one more time of fighting some battles before we complete the monthly mission. So the nice thing is, at the end of this month, Violet should have Raphael's A rank, Marianne's S. Oh, I do have to see Marianne's A. Seteth's A. Then he should be able to get Alois, Catherine, and Shamir up to S. Dimitri, who knows what he's going to end up at, because he'll finally get sports back. Felix, no need. Ash, he'll get Petra and Marianne done. Sylvain will complete him and Ingrid. Mercedes will get Ignatz and Alois out of the way. Annette will get Hanuman and Gilbert. Ingrid will get almost done Ignatz and complete Seteth. Linhardt will get A with Caspar, Bernie, Dorothea, finish up Petra, finish up Lysithea, Marianne, Flayn, and get almost done Catherine. Caspar will be done with Hilda and Bernadetta and Petra, and then he'll finally be done the B+ with Hilda, get first one in A, and done B+ with Shamir. And then with Bernie, she'll do her finishing with Seteth and first part of Raphael's A. Dorothea will have no more to go. Petra will finish Ignatz and Cichol. Raphael will do Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Leonie, and first part in Shamir's. And Ignatz here will do Marianne, Hilda, Leonie, Shamir. And then Lysithea basically will just have Cichol. Marianne will have Hilda to go. Hilda will have Seteth and Cichol. And Leonie. While Leonie will have Seteth, Alois, Shamir. Seteth will have Manuela, Catherine, Cichol. Flayn will basically be done. Hanuman will be done. Manuela will almost be done. And Gilbert will pretty much be done as well. He'll just have to work on Dimitri and with Byleth. Alois should be done, and Catherine will almost be complete along with Shamir and Cyril. So we're getting there, and we'll, I think by the next two wait, so calendar, yeah, so in 2 or 3 more chapters we should be done all the supports. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude likes to play video games. Please remember to interact with the channel any way you would like, so that's comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share, and then visit SomeDudePlays.com. Also remember, we are all legends, so have a great day everyone.